with another intuitive message. And today, Friday the 5th, June 5th, I decided instead of doing my usual short, I'm gonna go live with you guys for just a few minutes so I can really convey this message. Now, I am outside on the porch, so if you hear crazy noises or I have to go mute for a little while, then just know it's because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, fight all the outside noises. But anyway, so as the title says, today is a sacral and solar plexus message, and the overarching um energy that spirit wants to convey to you is to do what you feel. Which really breaks down to trust that what you feel is your intuition letting you know that you are safe to make a decision. And I also hear safe to be decisive. Okay. Um, it's a little boy riding his little motor powered Hot Wheels in the background. Yes, like you've been struggling with being decisive. A lot of us have been struggling with being decisive because you're like, I don't want to make the wrong move. I don't want to make the wrong turn. But Spirit is saying, like, trust your gut, trust your knowing, trust that you're making the correct decision. Um, and I'm hearing despite the distractions. I'm hearing despite the distractions. 1 second, y'all. Okay, y'all, that was me being mommy. And okay, so the first part that's coming out is manifest. And it just really solidifies what I was saying. Like, do what you feel. Working from a place of sacral energy and sacral chakra, that's your inner child. Rising, that is your inner child. That is your sensuality. And it's like, that's the place you do things from where it's like it's instinct, it's innate, it's like this is just what I want to do. Sometimes it can be impulsive, and then you go to your sacral chakra, which is your creative chakra and stuff like that. And spirit is just being like, you can trust it. Just trust it. Just go with the flow. Just trust it. Like, just know that you're making the right decision for yourself. Like, what I'm hearing right now is there is no wrong turn. So just trust that listening to your intuition, your gut, your first mind, and then moving accordingly will actually manifest what it is that you truly desire. And it says you're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking. So you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. And patience is coming out. The balance, the balance of head and heart, as you see here. Um, a lot of you are overthinking and going back to the sacral and solar plexus chakra. And it's like, sacral is I do, solar plexus is I feel. And it's like, you just need to do what you feel. You don't need to spend a whole lot of time in your head because it's weighing your heart down, is what I'm hearing. And it's like you're doing yoga, you're meditating, you're doing all the things except what I hear spirit say right now. You're doing everything but making a move. See, as you can see, this person is very sedentary. And it's like you're sitting there contemplating, but you're not making a move. And it's time to actually make a move in your thoughts first with your manifestation, and then actually to move forward. Grounding. Grounding is coming out because you're in a sedentary position in order to find answers and find grounding. But Spirit wants to remind you that, as you can see here, the roots are in the ground, the roots are grounding, but there's also life that's happening and constantly moving and constantly getting bigger and constantly expanding on the top. And even if you were to switch this card around, the roots are doing the same thing. They're very quite literally rooted in the ground, but they're still expanding and moving. And Spirit wants you to shift your perspective to where you understand that you can be grounded and in motion at the same time. Like, if that makes sense, you can do both. It's very much giving both of them. You see the dual energy, like it's giving both of them. It's progress on both sides. Um, so yeah, do what you feel. Do what you feel. It's really that simple. And I'm not trying to minimize like how daunting the journey of, trusting yourself and doing what you feel can be. But Spirit wants you to know, like, hey, it's safe to do what you feel. You can trust yourself now because you've done the healing coming out. Because you've done the healing. And when I say done the healing, I said done the healing, and I immediately felt somebody's energy be like, well, I'm not done yet. Well, it's a process. And when I say done the healing, it means that you have made the decision to do the healing. So at the same time that it's done is at the same time that it's presently happening, is at the same time that it's going to continue to happen. You see that cycle of life, that continuous goings on is happening. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome. So yeah, you can trust yourself now. You don't have to continue to doubt your intuition because of your past experiences. Reassess. You don't have to continue to. This card is coming out in the upright, but it's actually more coming. It's more has the meaning of don't continue to reassess. Just go ahead and check the box. Go ahead and move forward. Um, and this says you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what do not. It's time for a life cleanup. So this is not the type of reassessment where you continue to sit and mull over things. This is the type of reassessment where you decide what works for you and what doesn't, and you check things off accordingly. And that is what Spirit is truly calling you to do, calling us to do, is what I just heard. Oh, that one just flew out. To be present. Look, to be present. I'm hearing in the past, to be present in the past, present, and future, and to know, um, and to know that it's all working. To trust. I'm hearing to trust that it's all working. If you see there, both of these, and they came out in this order, but both of these have a check mark. Like, it's just so much confirmation in so many different ways. Like, I'm hearing you don't have to carry that chip on your shoulder because it's already done. For very specific someone's, you're still carrying something that has already been resolved. You're still carrying something that has very much already been resolved. Spirit is telling me to say that you're seeing the situation in the physical world still, so you think that it has not been resolved, but it's already been resolved. And you really just have to be present and observe the process unfold in the physical world. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. It's been done. It's wrapped up. So now focus coming out. You can focus on what's next, even though in the physical world it's like you're being lied to. If you keep looking back because you still see it in the physical world, but in the spiritual world, in the worlds that you are protected in, which is this one as well, but where your protection, the worlds and the realities in which your protection is coming from before it manifests in the physical world, it's already done. So you can take your, I'm hearing, you can take your eye off of that and focus on what it is you need to be really focused on and be present where you need to really truly be present at. For real, for real. For real, for real. People say RF, RF. You know, the times we living in, we very much have all of these acronyms for everything. Yeah. It says the focus card says you're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and towards what is. Pay extra close attention to where you place your focus. Um, this is the first step to creating an amazing life. Yeah. And the very first thing that came out was manifest, and just talking about being conscious of your thoughts. So that's just doubling down on that energy. Do what you feel. Do what you feel. This message is to affirm what you've been feeling in your sacral and solar plexus chakras, that it's safe to move forward. Once again, Spirit wants me to reiterate that it's safe to surrender. I'm here to feel what you focus. Focus on what you feel. But I heard very clearly, feel what you focus. Spirit, let's clarify that. Feel what you focus. Surrender to what you... Let's clarify that, Spirit. Feel what you focus. What does that mean exactly? Because it sounds backwards, but I have a feeling that it's really not. It's really not. Release. Okay, here it is. Focus came out, surrender came out. Okay, this is what we're doing. With the term feel what you focus, what's being communicated is it's safe to experience the feelings of what you have been focused on, but it is time to make a shift in the direction of what you truly desire. It's fine to feel it. Don't run away from the feeling of what you've been focused on. And for some of you, you had to be focused on it. It was completely necessary. You had to focus on it. It wasn't like you was just over there dilly-dallying. You had to focus on it. But now that it's just a very heavy energy on the fact that this has been released on you. It's safe to surrender because this has been released on your behalf. This is no longer something for you to deal with, for you to focus on. And it's okay to feel what you feel about that experience, but it's just trust that it's over now. It's over now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. That's what Spirit wants you to know, baby. Trust that it's over, even though you still see the remnants. I'm hearing of the tornado. It's over now. Shit still looks crazy. Shrapnel is still on the ground. All the pieces have not been collected yet, but the storm is over now. No more cloudy days. They're all gone away. Do what you feel. You can now move forward in the energy that, yes, the storm caused severe wreckage, but it is over now. You have permission and backing, protection, resources to rebuild. 1310 significant on the time. The storm is over now. Yes, it happened, and that's okay. It's okay to acknowledge it, even if nobody else does. 1331 significant. It's okay to acknowledge what your personal experience was in this moment. It happened just like you. This is resonating with me. It happened just like you experienced it happen. It happened just like you said it happened. But you're having trouble with accepting that reality because you're not getting the validation from the outside of what you already know. Do what you feel based on what you experienced and what you know. And that's just period. 1414 significant on the time. Align with what you know. That's the only thing that's important. You're being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do. Trust that there is much to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Align, surrender, and trust. Back to this energy again. Surrender. It said align, surrender, and trust. Focus. Surrender. Release. Trust that it's safe to release it. 1414 significant on the time. That is what I have for you all today. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. My light just went a little bit dark, so I gotta try to turn it up so I can see y'all. Okay, there we go. um, that's what I have for you all today. Um, Spirit says it's delivering this message through your 1515 significant on the time, through your sacral and solar plexus chakras. And Spirit says it's safe to do what you feel despite the distractions, despite the noise, which translates more detailed into trust your intuitive knowing and make a decisive choice or be decisive about your forward movement. That's the message. I love you all. I affirm that this message lands with who it should exactly, or when it should, exactly how it should. I affirm it is timeless for anyone who sees it. I affirm it as encouragement and a deep and resonating confirmation for those that may be, I'm hearing, in murky waters, feeling wishy-washy, um, and uncertain, that this is the confirmation that brings you to your own center and your own knowing and allows you to trust that knowing. Um, if you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is in a bio somewhere and attached to this message. Aurion Monae here at the Sensual Intuitive. Until next time, um, do what you feel. Trust what you know. Doubt is only gonna make your blessings come slow. Okay? Ashe? Ashe, you know what I mean? Ashe, you know what I mean? Adios. Besos. This one is over.